Hashtag analytics systems are important to your business because hashtags are the way that communities talk about key topics and areas of interest on Twitter and Instagram and other sites. And so you need to understand and build a library of the hashtags they use for different topics so that you can communicate with the entire market. One very interesting tool is called Ritetag, and I like it because it's a free tool that gives you a real wealth of information to identify the hashtags on key topics of interest to your target market. This is Ritetag, and we're going to use the free version. So to search for hashtags, you put in a term that you believe will be a hashtag. It will give you some examples. And then what it's going to do is it will show you the hashtags that are for Instagram. So this is the way the Instagram markets are talking. Here are hashtags that are used right now for the term digital marketing or related to digital marketing. And for this, you get to see the volume and the impact that it has on both Twitter here and on retweets per hour that are happening on Twitter. So it gives you some really good information there. You can also see the hashtags that have been used over time that are also related to it. So infographics, social media marketing, and so forth are all terms to know. And then you're giving a very complex word cloud that shows you the central ones are the words that are being used. You get to see some thumbs up for things that are growing. You also see some thumbs down for things that are shrinking in terms of their use. But it shows you how everything is linked together by these codes. So it gives you a whole lot of information for the hashtags and how they're being used. And you can see the unique tweets and other sorts of statistics on different ones that you want to evaluate. So the thing I like about Ritetag is you can put in a lot of different potential hashtags, sort through and find the ones you want, and use those to begin to impact your ability to talk to your target markets on topics that are important to them. This is Hashtagify Me. When you start it off, it gives you the word love. You then copy it, you just erase that and put in digital marketing or whatever term you want to look at. It talks to you about the popularity and the recent popularity, as well as you can see it's going down in a 1-month trend and a 1-week trend. Not anything to be too concerned about. Here it shows you the related terms. I like what it does. It picks up SEO, SMM, social media marketing, and so forth, and it shows you how important they are in terms of their size relative to digital media marketing. This shows you the last 2-month trends as well as whether it's going up or down. It shows you the top 6 languages and the spelling variants that are used for digital marketing. It shows you the countries where it's happening, and you know these are all, you can see the numbers by just moving your cursor over them. You also see a tweet wall of different people who are commenting on it. And so what I like to do is I like to go through a whole series of terms related to a specific topic area, see how people are talking, see what's related here to begin to develop a real good feel for what's going on. Another useful tool is Keyhole, and please note that it's keyhole.co, not com, so that you can find it easily. And it's a really good tool to not only look at hashtags, but also to get keywords and information on the keywords people are using around a specific topic. So let's go and we will put in digital marketing, and we'll look at the hashtags. And so what it does is it begins to go out into the digital cloud. It begins to pick up different tweets that are using that term. And so what it's going to do is it takes a little while for it to pull down the ones that have something to do with digital marketing. Okay, so what it does is it shows you the number of posts that have recently happened. Now this one is just looking at a very short time period, but you can begin to see some volume information. It shows you the top posts. Again, it also has a really good word cloud of related terms, so you can begin to see what people are talking about when they're talking about digital marketing. You can also see the most influential people or the most recent users. You can look at the domain as to where it's coming from. You see another map of the world. You can also view sentiment and demographics if you want to pay for this. It's difficult in the free one. And then you can look at the top sources and whether it's an original post, a retweet, or a reply. And so what it does, it gives you a whole lot of information that you might find very useful as you go through and analyze different terms that are of importance to your target market. And so, it gives you a really good insights that you can use.